Welcome to Epic Conversations. Thanks for joining us. We're continuing our discussion on financial freedom, our journey here, and we invited you to come along. I'm Diane.
And I'm John.
And today we're going to talk about the purposes of money, or God's purposes for money. Can you tell we're wearing purple? Royalty. We are the King's kids. We are royalty. God has blessed us with every spiritual blessing in heavenly places. So what are we supposed to do with all this blessing?
Well, if you look at the planet Earth, it's been corrupted. We try to get it back to where God's original covenant is. And what is the purpose of money? You look at the government. You have welfare, unemployment, Social Security, which has been attacked by certain parties in our political system, and is like sucking that thing dry. And what the point I'm getting is that it is us Christians, it is our responsibility, of course, to fund your church, but help your neighborhood. If you go look at any major disasters in the world, who is the biggest outpouring of money? No, it's not all other forms of religion. It's Christianity. Christianity puts more money out there, especially for Hurricane Katrina. You look at dollar for dollar, Hurricane Katrina, Christians give more. They outgave governments and any other organizations. So it's like our job here at Christian is to, of course, to help those in need and people who are in despair, help them out as needed, and to, I would say, be what God wanted us to be. Our Father, what we're to be, is to help our fellow man.
And we said in previous sessions that financial freedom begins in the heart, our heart.
Not in your wallet.
Not in a bank account, right? So some practical things about when we receive money. We are blessed. What do we do with it? There needs to be a balance in life. You can't give it all away. You can't spend it all away. You could try, but
that'd be fun.
But one of the things I think about is saving. The first thing, you got to save. They say pay yourself first. You don't have to pay yourself first. You don't have anything else to give to anybody else. And then, of course, you got to meet your basic needs. You got to pay all your bills. And then invest is another balance. You need to invest your money so that it can grow. It can produce more money to do more things with. You can give. As you talked about, we give money. We need to give to help others. And then, which I don't think the religious community mentions a lot about, but we got to enjoy it too.
Money buys ice cream. Ice cream is really good.
And we like our ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
But, we are to enjoy. God has given us all things richly to enjoy. But like with anything else in life, there's a balance. You can't do all of anything, and there is a balance. Like you could say if we had a meal here, and there was potatoes and meat and vegetables and dessert, if you ate all dessert, it's going to be too healthy. If you ate all meat, or if you ate all potatoes. So you need to have a balance. The same thing with finances, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
We need to have a balance, a little bit of everything. We're going to discuss in other sessions about how to grow your money and things like that.
You put it in the Garden of Eden.
The garden, oh yeah, speaking of the Garden of Eden.
You want to plant it there.
Well, the Garden of Eden, we talked about that before, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
About guarding your heart.
Mm-hmm. And what is the Garden of Eden today? It's us.
It's us. So how we want to use these purposes for money to influence people. We talked about empowering other people to go where we will never go.
To boldly go where we've never been.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go. And to empower people to do things that they have the skills for that we don't.
If we also take money and we give it to like the Andrew Wommack Ministry or Kenneth Cope and other ministries, they have a college and hundreds, if not thousands of students go there. So you're actually putting seed in those people who go out and they go further. So it's like, I'm trying to think of it, one begets another, and it's continuation. I'm trying to think of exactly how that works, but
At multiplying and
There you go.
effect. So there are purposes for God's money. And anything else? That's it.
you can buy motorcycles, Harleys, and firearms.
Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next time as we continue on this journey. And in the meantime, have an epic day in the Lord.